Support for Radio Friends comes from Columbia Healthy Smiles, the dental office of husband and wife team Dr. Batson and Dr. Abe, offering comprehensive and customized care to patients of all ages. Learn more by calling 573-721-9039 or online at www.columbiahealthysmiles.com. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, September the 1st. We're going to talk about Disenchanted. What is Disenchanted? Well, you're going to find out here in a second. I want to introduce you to Natalie Eickhoff and Jordyn Schnieders.
Yes.
And Finley is sitting on your lap there.
Yes.
Finley's a little girl.
Yes.
Finley's not in Disenchanted, right?
No, she's not.
All right, Capital City production. Let's start with Natalie, who is a director. What is Disenchanted about?
So it is a vaudeville-style show that follows 10 different fairy tale princesses and kind of hits different topics of their ever after.
Their ever after?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by that?
So studios like Disney, who have really, glorified these German fairy tales and other fairy tales that made them all happy ever after, and that's not exactly what necessarily happened, and it's a very female empowerment, and talks about misogyny in these fairy tales and how they're represented in these Disney movies and other fairy tale media.
Now, sitting right next to you, we have Jordyn. You play Snow White.
I do.
So Snow White is not living happily ever after?
No, not exactly. She, like she said, it's a very female-empowered show, and so it takes these fairy tales that you learn from such a young age as a girl, where you kind of learn that, you wait for a prince to come rescue you, and, all of the movies and books, it's like they meet and 5 minutes later they're going to get married, and you kind of grow up to think that that's how real life is, and it's not, and so, not
Snow
everyone
White's
is
learning the hard way?
Yes, that, it brings up things like body issues and body positivity, where, not everyone, obviously, especially women, aren't this big and, happy all the time and love to clean the house for their husband and bake pies. It just doesn't always happen that way.
So what are some of Snow White's problems then?
Her whole character is trying to get the message out to everyone that the princess complex, which is what we were just talking about, is just everywhere, and that we need to be more aware of it, that, you don't have to be perfect all the time, especially as a woman, and, life is messy. So.
Yeah. So Snow White tries to get that message across. Does she succeed in that?
She does. So my character is kind of the antagonist and the, I guess, ingenue. So her whole message is, I'm trying to get this message out for everybody, but she's also the one trying to keep everyone perfect as well. And in the end, she kind of learns that she might be part of the problem. So she kind of has to change her ways as well. So.
Okay. Is she a good housekeeper? Or do we
she whistles while she works. So, so whether anything's getting done, there's always a tune playing, I guess.
She does whistle while she works.
Of course, every time.
Okay. So if people want to come, it sounds like a wonderful production for mature audiences only. Okay, so keep that in mind when you go to see the production. You're running when?
September 9th, 10th, and 11th. We do have a matinee and an evening performance on that Saturday. So 4
September
performances.
9th, that's a Friday. Is that
Thursday.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Correct.
And then do you have a Sunday matinee?
The matinee is on Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So if you want to see Disenchanted, how can they get tickets?
They can go to ccpjc.org, and there is a ticket selection there. You can buy tickets for Disenchanted and all of the other upcoming shows.
And if you didn't get that, just Google Capital City Productions, and you'll get the information. Thank you so much, ladies, for coming by.
You're
and
welcome.
Best of luck. Okay?
All right, thank you.
Now, I want to talk to you about something that's really on the serious side, and that is the Out of the Darkness Walk. And I want to introduce you to BETH HENDREN. Welcome.
Thank you for
Beth.
having me.
It's good to have you here. Tell us what the Out of the Darkness Walk is all about.
So it's with the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and we have a community walk to bring anyone that has been touched by suicide, which is pretty much anyone, to have an event to be able to talk and to know that they're not alone, whether they struggle themselves or whether or not they lost somebody to suicide.
Now, why did you get associated with this?
I lost my son to suicide. He was 14 years old.
And that's difficult to talk about, isn't it?
It is, but somebody has to.
Yeah. What do you say if somebody's listening and they've been in the same, and they're in the same situation that you are?
You're not alone. There are resources out there. We are trying to make some changes on a state level and also statewide with the 988 number. It's going to be a 3-digit number for mental health crisis. And that if you reach out, always ask somebody for help if you are in crisis, if you're struggling.
How many times do you feel that someone who is contemplating suicide actually thinks about reaching out for help? If they would, does it make a difference?
Absolutely. With people that have attempted, that they have said, if just one person would have said, "Are you okay? Can I help you?" that would have stopped them. Because when people are in crisis, they have tunnel vision, and they're not able to get out of that tunnel vision. And if someone's able to break that tunnel vision and get them to not think about the crisis at hand, then that will absolutely help them.
What are some of the warning signs?
Any change of behavior. If they are happy, they go sad, or if they're sad, they go happy. Any sort of change of behavior, giving away items, threats of suicide, threats of harming, self-harming. Those are all very common signs.
Yeah. Obviously, this is a very serious subject we need to spend more time and detail on. But if people want to come to this walk, they want to be a part of it, they want to help out in any way, what can they do?
We have a website, afsp.org/ColumbiaMo, and the walk is free. It's completely free. You just sign up online. Everything is really easy to do.
So you're not trying to raise any money with this?
Oh, we are.
Yes,
Definitely.
yes,
We definitely
okay.
are. Yes, all of our money goes into research and into programs and what have you. Yes, we definitely are, but we want people to be there for the experience and also to help us raise money. But the experience and having that community is vital in order to be able to talk about this.
So how do they sign up?
AFSP.org/ColumbiaMo.
When is the date?
October 24th, which is a Sunday at Stevens Lake.
Okay. What time?
The registration starts at 11. The walk ceremony will start at 1:30.
And if it's raining that day, do you have any options?
Nope.
It's going to go that day.
Yep. It's going to go that way no matter what.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's a
Appreciate
pleasure
it.
having you here. We're out of time. Drop me an email, pepperp@missouri.edu. Bye-bye.